If Lively was running second team this week, who's been running first team?
Everybody else.
How many starting jobs are solidified right now, or how many are up in the air?
That are solidified. 2.5.
And a half.
A half doesn't sound very solid.
No, it's solid. But no, I would say 3. And that's easy to guess the first 2.
Pretty easy to guess the third one, too.
Okay, then
Well, it's only half of Grant Williams.
there you go.
So the half that talks.
The quiet one.
I think both halves.
Both halves talk. Yes.
What are you looking for in that other wing spot to start?
Yeah, I think it could. You have a lot of versatility when you look at different matchups. You look at different players. If you looked at Josh, he does something different than that Derek Jones Jr. does. So there's different scenarios that we have to talk about, but and put these guys in the situation of playing with different tandems. This week we've been able to just play with Kai and understanding. But then you have Timmy and Seth that do things differently too. So we got some options to go to with that wing, but also I think it actually adds depth to coming off the bench with multiple wings that can do different things too.
As a coach, do you think it's important to build a hierarchy or expectations for the roster about what roles they play over the course of the season?
Yeah, I think it takes time. You have, you want to, you always, as a coach, you believe in like, oh, I hope that he wants to do this, but you see that with the different pairings that maybe they're doing something else, and so different guys are playing well. You have guys who played national teams together that have a great rapport. You have guys who've been here multiple times that have, Seth plays well with Timmy. They have a great rapport. Also, our veterans are playing well. When you talk about Keith, is playing extremely well right now, and so that gives us depth and strength and leadership, and also toughness, and another guy who can spread the floor. So it just takes a little pressure off of Maxey when you look at those different guys that are playing well. And then we haven't talked about Exum. Exum is another wing that we can start or bring off the bench. And so, again, we have a lot of options, and it's about putting the right group out on the floor at the right time.
Do you enjoy it? Is it fun? There's a lot of puzzle pieces.
There are, and it's going to take time. I would say this is going to take, with the trip and, with everything that we've done, with injury-wise, we're still probably a little bit behind, and it's not a bad thing. So I don't want people to take that out of content, because they probably will. But it's just the truth. We got a lot of new pieces. We got to, get to know one another, and we're trying to form that relationship on and off the floor. And so if things don't go well right away, it doesn't mean that the world's coming to an end. But we got a lot of positive things happening right now that are taking place on the floor and off the floor, and that's as a coach, you can sleep a little bit better at night.